Hi everyone! Wait, where? There we go. Hi everyone! Happy Monday! How are we all doing this Monday? Sorry I'm a bit late. Had something to deal with. There we go. You guys can't hear me. Never mind, you guys can hear me. Alright. I'm doing alright. I feel like I've been having like a pretty bad luck weekend, so I'm hoping this will change it a little. Here's the funny thing, right? My throat still is slightly sore. I'm feeling a lot better though. But the funny thing is, my brother is sick. He has a fever. That's why I was a little late starting stream. Because unexpectedly my brother got sick. So I was getting him some medicine. It's rough out here! You know, like the whole thing where it's like only idiots get sick in the summer? Yeah, well, guess who's the idiot? Apparently my family. I just don't think we're made for the Earth climate, you know? Anyways, hi Nick, hi Say, hey Beetle! Please take care of yourselves, alright? That's so funny. Talk about things I wasn't expecting. And then, honestly, I feel like it's not just me who's been having bad luck recently. I feel like a lot of people have been getting bad luck, or at least the people around me. So like, I'm sorry to people who have bad luck. Because like, here's the thing, right? It started on Sunday, which was yesterday, I guess. But hold on, let me actually check to see if it's been resolved. It has. I can't see it because I'm in the middle of streaming. Oh well. But basically, the Discord AI moderation hit me and hit me hard yesterday because it detected something I said as like, oh, not according to community guideline, but it was like I was talking about something really innocent with my friend. I didn't even realize until I couldn't send photos. So a review is pending for that. But I just thought that really frustrated me yesterday. So I was invited out by my friend because she knew how frustrated I was. Just for a little trip, because she had an errand to run, so I just went out on the errand with her. And there was a blind box that I wanted, but I wasn't sure if I should get it. But my friend was like, you know what? You've been through a lot. You should get it. Oh, to have enabling friends. So I made her choose the blind box for me, and she actually got me the one I wanted. I got the exact one that I wanted. So I was actually really happy about that. And then we continued on a little bit, and then there was another shop that had Heaven Official's Blessing blind boxes. And they were really, really pretty. They were really cute. Oh, there we go. And the thing is, it was the main couple, right? I only wanted them. I didn't want to collect much. I just wanted like two of the couple, you know, one of Xie Lian and one of Hua Cheng. You know, I just wanted one of each. I didn't care if they were matching or not. I just wanted them. And considering they were the only ones in the box, I thought my luck was going to be pretty good, you know? Or like, you know, because there were like eight variations. It was a brand new box. It was a brand new set. So I thought my luck was going to be pretty good when it came to it, you know? Oops. Because I just wanted one of each person, and considering there's four of Hua Cheng and 4 of Xie Lian in the box, I thought it was gonna be fine. Hey Devin. But so I told my friend to go pick 2 for me. Like, I was sure that it was gonna be fine, you know? I told my friend to pick 2 for me, and then I opened them then and there outside of the shop, and it was 2 Hua Cheng. And I was like, I just wanted 1 Hua Cheng, 1 Xie Lian. I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever, I have 2. My friend ended up convincing me to get 1 more, you know, just to get 1 set, okay? Because surely, right? So anyways, I got suckered into buying another one. It was another Hua Cheng! It was another Hua Cheng. Like, in a brand new box set where there were 4 Xie Lian and 4 Hua Chengs. Somehow I got 3 Hua Chengs. Like, what even... And then what happened? The watermelon happened first, or did my bad luck strike again? Right. These blind boxes weren't super expensive. Plus, I knew that I would be able to, and like, Heaven Official's Blessing is pretty popular, so I knew that even with all that, I would be able to get rid of anything that I didn't want. But, you know, I didn't want to spend more money. But my friend talked me into getting another one. She talked me into getting another one, I think. So I sent her into the store while I waited outside. I sent her in to go buy me one. And while all of that was happening, there was this couple. They were walking by with a watermelon. They were carrying a watermelon in their arms like a baby. When the man suddenly, like, I don't know, the man's arm slipped or something, and the watermelon fell, and it shattered in front of me. Ooh. And then I just had to watch them very sadly pick up their watermelon, like piece by piece, to head home, and I was like, oh my god. So I was like, okay, at least I'm not the only one having bad luck, right? Resell? No, not resell, but like basically a giveaway, because I have a few friends. Because Heaven Official is pretty popular, and I knew I had friends who liked it. And even if I resold it, it would probably be for like a bit cheaper than I got them. But either way, right? This couple, they just sadly walked away with the watermelon, and then I was like, oh, this poor couple and their watermelon. At least my luck's like not the only one that's bad. Blah blah blah. And then another woman was walking by, and she immediately slips in the watermelon juice. I know it. It's such bad luck that you have to laugh, you know. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, this chain of events. And then, after my friend got back with the blind box, the shop owner had come out and, like, you know, they were... It wasn't... No, I don't think it was the shop owner. I'm pretty sure it was just a shop employee, but, like, they were cleaning up the watermelon juice. And I was like... And then, anyways, I opened the box, right? And this makes it my what? Like, my 4th box? So this would be my 4th box. And I finally get Xielian. Did I buy 1 or did I buy 2 at that time? No, I think I got my friend to get 2 because I had a total of 6. Right, I got a total of 6, so I told my friend to get me 2. So I opened 1 and it was Xielian, and I was like, okay, finally, I have one. I have one set, right? I didn't care which Xielian I got, as long as, like, I had 1 to, you know, to balance out the huacheng. At least 1 huacheng, just 1. I was kind of desperate, but, you know, whatever. But I was really happy that I got at least 1, and then I opened the other box, and of course, it wasn't another Xielian, it was the 4th huacheng, so I got all the huachengs in that entire freaking set. There were 4 huacheng, 4 Xielian, but somehow I got all 4 huacheng. If that doesn't tell you guys about my luck this weekend, I don't know what will. Because after that, my friend was like, okay, you know what? That means all the other ones are Xielian, right? In 6, there were a total of 8. There were a total of 8. I bought 6. I got 4 huacheng and 1 Xielian. Because there was 4 and 4. So my friend was like, okay, you know what? That means the rest of the boxes are Xielian, which means I can at least get 2. At least I can get 2 couples, right? Okay, that one's done. So then I was like, okay, I want at least 1 more couple to display. So I went back in and I bought 1 more blind box. This was my final blind box. And keep in mind, this was a brand new set, remember? What I didn't tell you was that there was like an incomplete set next to it. So there was only 2. There was only 2 from like the incomplete set. I went in and I bought that blind box. 1 more blind box. I was sure I was gonna get Xielian. I got a duplicate huacheng. So out of 6 blind boxes, 5 of them were huacheng, 1 of them was Xielian. Like, what the heck was this luck? Bro would not leave me alone. Like, I knew he was possessive of his husband, but like, come on. Hey, Bella. Anyways, I'm lucky that I actually have friends who want huacheng, so I'm gonna give those away to her. But man, that was really painful. I gotta farm some luck. Well, if someone would teach me how to farm that, I would be eternally grateful. Like, how am I supposed to just farm luck, He really wanted to be open. I already opened him like 4 times! And then some jerk had to go ahead and mix up the old boxes and the new boxes. So instead of getting like a full set, I got a duplicate. Oh my god. Whoever that is, who mixed up those boxes. Ooh, I put a curse on you. I put a curse on you, dude. But make friends with a crow. Crows are cool. I like crows. Do you think I could like train a crow to get me blind boxes? Probably, right? Like crows can be trained to do anything. They're hella smart. So I'm sure that if like with enough incentive, I can like train a crow to like get me blind boxes. What do you mean something is missing? What's missing? Oh, the mic. Where was the mic? Mike Wazowski. Here we go. There we go. How's my throat? My throat's doing alright. A lot better, actually. My brother, though, I think my throat was warning me that someone was gonna get sick. Turns out it was my brother, not me. But yeah, at least I knew that I wasn't the only one who was having bad luck. That watermelon couple really made me feel better about myself. Yes, it's a someone is sick indicator. I'm hoping it stays that way and that I'm not actually the one getting sick. Because I do feel a little bit warm. I am feeling a little bit warm, not gonna lie. But I'm hoping it's just like, I don't know, like nerves or something. Thank you for the well wishes. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get sick. It'll be so lame for me to get sick. I can't be that idiot who gets sick in the summer. Even though I usually am that idiot who gets sick in the summer. I don't know, when is it summer? I really don't know my seasons. Usually I just consider it like summer if it's like sunny. Like once the weather is like consistently like warmer, then I consider it summer. Just like if the weather is like consistently like starting to get cooler, then it's like fall. Once it's like consistently cold, then it's like winter. I don't really pay attention to those seasons by date. Have we not been in summer? That's how. That's what I thought, but no. Apparently, I don't think so. When is summer? When is summer 2026? June 21st. Yeah, it's in a month. It's not even summer yet. We still have a month to go before it even contemplates hitting summer. Yes, it's more of a slider bar. And then of course the moment I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot, it must be summer, it's gonna start like snowing or something. We're gonna have like 3 days of like hot weather and then like it's immediately. See, here's the thing with like Canada, we have like t-shirt weather and then we have like snow weather, you know? So like anytime I get like a cute coat that's like not suited for summer, nor is it suited for winter. Like, you know what? Those just like light windbreakers. I never really have a time to wear it because it's always like either really hot or really cold. So like anytime I even think about getting like a cute jacket or something to wear, I have to think about whether or not I'll actually wear it. Because here's the thing, I also get cold pretty easily. I have a delicate constitution. So I get cold pretty easily. So any sort of light jacket kind of isn't in the cards for me. Unless I know that we're consistently just gonna get good weather. Been raising a— oh, seasonal migraines, is that a thing? My sister gets migraines, but I don't know a lot about them. I just know that they're really painful, so I'm sorry you get them. And like migraines don't really have a cause, right? Like you just get them for some reason, right? That's a thing. Like some people, for some people it's like so painful that they think about like some drastic measures to get rid of them, right? Because I know if I have a friend who also gets migraines, and she was considering getting her inner ear, like the cartilage on the inside of her ear, pierced, because apparently there's a pressure point there that some people swear gets rid of migraines. So that's how much she wanted them gone. Oh no, that's not the one with the umbrella. Okay. It's an El Nino. They're also crazy this year. What's an El Nino? The weather is bipolar. Yeah, the weather changes on a dime. It's crazy. Found it. Yes. I am a Canadian rabbit. When I'm not on the moon, I live in Canada. One and then another one. Oops, I don't want the tree. I want this thing. And then I need another rope. Yay! Yay! Okay. Here in Michigan is practically Ontario, so like freaking freezing in winter and really, really, really hot in summer. Walking outside and having like your coffee start freezing is a crazy experience. I remember going to sleep in a jacket because that's how cold winter was. One, two, three, four, five. One star, 2 star. You can think of treatments, but we need a doctor. Ah, stress, not enough sleep, hydration, not enough food. Yeah, I think it's just there's so many different reasons that like people don't really know how to pinpoint one. For my sister, it could be stress, or it could be dehydration. Honestly, for my sister, it could be any of the above. That's funny. Most time you can manage it, but it's incredible. Yeah, it's like I think there are also different types of migraines, right? Like the ones behind the eyes, the one in the back of the head, or something. Right? That's a thing. Where there are different types of like migraines. Key torch. A table. And then I think I need one more shell. It's a cyclical natural warming of patches of the equatorial Pacific that then alters the world's weather patterns. Its a counterpart, La Nina, is marked by waters that are cool. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. -10. What's -10 Fahrenheit? What's that in Celsius? -10 Fahrenheit. Isn't that 10 Celsius? No. Is that 10 Celsius? No. What's -10 Fahrenheit into Celsius? I'm having a what the hell's a kilometer moment, but with the Fahrenheit. Oh, -23 Celsius. I see. Yeah, that would be really cold. That is really cold. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 shells. Oh, an umbrella. I'm missing an umbrella. There we go. What? Nani? Okay, let's redo this. Let's redo this. Tell me, did you guys have to Google that in Celsius, or did you guys just convert that in your little heads? I started walking home as soon as we got to the bus stop. It was like, F this. Yeah, I remember I remember trying to get home from school. I'm pretty lucky. I've never actually gotten stranded from school due to like a snowstorm or like just snowy weather in general. But a lot of people actually got stranded at school. I got so lucky. But I have fallen. I've slipped before on like a patchy beach, on an icy patch of land. Hit my tailbone. It was an ouchie. But yay, hashtag Canadian. Honestly, there was something about like just watching everyone like trudge home walking because like the buses weren't running or anything, so everyone would just be walking home regardless of whether they live on a hill, whether they live on a mountain and stuff. Like people were not able to get home, so you would just see people walking everywhere. So I actually got really lucky that I never got stranded. Googled. Heck yeah. Okay. Right, that makes sense because I've done for some reason at work, all of our thermostats are in Fahrenheit. So I should have been able to do the math myself, but I just think I'm not into doing math today. But yeah, I got very lucky. I never got stranded, but I do have friends, like classmates and stuff, who would like message and go like, yep, walking home again. And I'm like, ooh. Maybe I just used up all of my luck when it comes to like getting home. So now my luck is just pants for anything else. To be honest, anytime I do like Fahrenheit to Celsius, I think with Celsius, you just like, what is it, like add 20? Around when it's like, because usually the temperature that I have to look for when I'm at work, it's like 20 something degrees. So I just have to look for like 70 something and it'll work out. But any other calculation of like Fahrenheit, I will not be able to do. Oh my god, freaking AI, bro. I can't with AI. I was so frustrated. I told you guys, right? Earlier the stream. That Discord's AI moderation got me. Yep. Ignore me. What did I say? What number did I say? I don't know what I've been saying nowadays. You missed that? That's okay. I said it in like the beginning. Basically before my whole blind box story, I was basically saying how bad my luck has been. To the point where like even Discord's AI moderation got me. Oh, did I say 24? Flip. Basically, I got like a commissioned piece of art. I got a commissioned piece of art, and it's beautiful. It's an artist that I trust, and I've gotten art from her before, and I really like it. So this is all love to the artist, but I think there was like something off about the art piece. There was something off about the art piece, and I wanted a second opinion, so I wanted to send a picture of it to my friend and go like, hey, is it just me or is this like, I don't remember what exactly I said, but I said something. And then Discord flagged it for abuse. And I was like, are you serious? I got flagged for abuse. Like, it was a commissioned piece of art of myself. And it was a very pretty piece of art. I really liked it. The artist coloring, amazing. But yeah, I said something about like, oh, what was it? I think it was like, oh, the body's a bit small. I wrote something like the body's a bit small. And I guess they flagged it for, I guess you know what kind of abuse, but like they flagged it for abuse, and I was like, are you serious? So I went to Discord support and I was like, dude, this is what I said, and this is what I was talking about, and I sent them a picture of the art. And then they got back to me and they were like, you contacted the wrong support. You have to contact this other support. And this is after I already requested a review in an app. So then I went to the correct support that they were pointing me to, and I basically copy and pasted the entire thing. I was like, listen, this is what's happening. This is what I said. I sent them screenshots of everything I said. I sent them a screenshot of like the art piece and everything. And then I just got a bot comment going like, request an in-app review. And I was like, I already did that. And then they closed the ticket. When they're both right, that's what I'm saying. When I used to work at like, I used to work where they would constantly be messaging me about like different things, and it'll be the wrong department. You know what I did? I would just forward the email to the correct department. Don't make me retype all of this. Anyways, they closed the ticket as soon as they said that, and I was like, are you serious? Right? That's what I'm saying, Say. I was complaining about this with my friend. I was like, I was talking about an art piece. What if I was talking about like a kitten, you know? Because then kittens' bodies are smaller than their heads, and it's really adorable. I'm like, what if I was talking about that? Oh, hey, Dan. YouTube support. Luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had to deal with YouTube support yet. I'm sure it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. But this was Discord support, and I was like, because I was talking to my friend, and she was like, oh, you can email support. So then I was like, okay, what's the email? I tried looking it up. They got rid of the email. And like now you have to create an account on their support website. Like you have to make a whole new account on their support website just to create a ticket. The crime scene cleaner friends. Hi, Weiss. So yeah, I was pretty upset yesterday, so my friends were trying to cheer me up. That's why we went out, and then like the freaking blind boxes happened, and I was like, I can't deal with this. That's why I kept buying the blind boxes. I'm like, surely something has to make me happy. There's gotta be something that's gotta make me happy, right? my day cannot end with like L after L after L. All of support is just one guy named Steve. The Discord bot is called Clyde, actually, which is how I knew I was talking to a bot on the support, on like the second support, is because freaking Clyde was the one who responded to me, and I'm like, are you serious? Anyways, guys, this violation is going to be on my account until 2028. Isn't that amazing? 2020 freaking 8. A series of unfortunate events. I had all the books. I think they're in storage. I gave them to my sister and I think she put them in storage. And by storage, I mean like in a box in her room. What did I do? I just made a comment about an art piece I got commissioned of myself. I made an observation art piece. A very innocent one, by the way. And then Discord flagged me for abuse. And then when I went to go hang out with my friend yesterday, I showed her the art piece. I was like, this is what I was talking about. The image that Discord wasn't letting me send. And she was like, no, you're right. The body is disproportionate to the head. And I was like, exactly, but I wasn't able to even get that far before Discord decided to bonk me. Not to sound like a boomer, but man, I miss those days when I could just talk to a human. The way I spent all that time making a support account, putting in the ticket, saving the screenshots. Just for them to use a bot to go like, haha, hee hee. And like the thing is, I thought my comment was pretty innocuous. So because this is going to be on my account until 2028, they were like, oh, make another violation and your account could be deleted. So I don't even know what's considered innocuous and what isn't anymore. So I could be saying something completely innocent in my opinion, and then my account could be gone immediately. And I wouldn't even know it. Thank you, Discord. Very cool. AI runs all support, yeah. Ah, it's so frustrating. It's okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It was just really frustrating. "1984, but with TV." I actually never read 1984. Like, I know it's like it was like a required like English class read for a lot of people, but it wasn't for me. My teacher was more into comics, so I got to read like Sandman and like analyze Sandman, which was pretty cool. And then I had another teacher who was like super into Fault in Our Stars, so I didn't actually read a lot of required reading, like Hole or 1984, or I think like Animal Farm was like one that people read, but yeah, I didn't read a lot of those. Right? It was a private conversation too. Kind of creepy that they would just flag my private conversation, but I mean, I understand the premise, right? I understand the premise of, you know, preemptively protecting people using guidelines. So I understand that. I understand, and like I appreciate that. But man. Yeah. Thank you, Ice. Thank y'all. I read Lord of the Flies. Yes, I did read Lord of the Flies. I quite liked it. I think one of my assignments for Lord of the Flies was like continue the ending. It was like continue the ending of like after they get rescued. I don't remember what I wrote, but I thought that was a pretty interesting assignment. It's okay. It's like one of those things where it's like I don't want to be surveilled, but I also know that I have nothing to be afraid of because I have nothing to hide. You know what I mean? I think that's the part that really annoys me, is that I have nothing to hide. In fact, I would say that I'm a pretty squeaky clean person. Like, if an authority were to ask me a question within reason, you know, I have nothing to hide. So the part that really annoys me is just like, yeah, I never read Hatchet either. Hehe. I never read Fahrenheit 451. Never read Animal Farm. Hehe. Oh, what was that? I read Catcher in the Rye. I read Catcher in the Rye. Exactly, Say. I agree with that. It's not that I don't have anything to hide, it's more of, yes, I agree with that. Wasn't Catcher in the Rye, now that I think about it. Now that I say that, or now that I'm talking about Catcher in the Rye, right? I can't help but to think, wasn't Catcher in the Rye basically about a kid who is trying to be edgy and trying to run away just to fail? Like, if we were taking the story literally, isn't that what happened? We have a kid who's just like, I'm better than all of this. And then he's like, I'm gonna leave. And then he leaves, but then like nothing really happens. Ooh, Huckleberry Finn! I did read that. I don't remember a lot of it, but I read that when I was a kid. My sister was always more of like a classics reader than me. I like my fantasy, I like my adventure stories, but my sister has always been more of like reading the classics. Like Frog and Toad. She read the Alice in Wonderlands. She loved them. She read like those, like Animal Farm, Fahrenheit. She read all of those. I actually never read Boy in the Striped Pajamas either until recently, but I heard that like people, it has like really mixed reviews, right? Like people who were actually part of like the atrocities, like they don't like the books because they think it doesn't grasp like it kind of rewrites history, right? But yeah, Boy in the Striped Pajamas was also really depressing. Ah, Pink Bunny! Hello! Themes of angst, alienation, and as a critique of superficiality in society. I remember reading, I think some people said that, oh, what was based off of, there was like a movie that was based off of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? What was it? Hold on, I need to search this up. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Oh, Blade Runner! Blade Runner was based off of that. Yes, Blade Runner was based off of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? That was a good story. That one was a good story. Never read Boy in the Striped Pajamas. If you ignore the historical inaccuracies, it's a pretty depressing book. They have like, I didn't realize they had a sequel until I searched it up recently. I was actually gonna be an English major. I think I mentioned this like a long time ago, but I was gonna be an English major. So I took quite a few like English classes. All of that went down the drain. But like the stories that were told were really interesting. I really liked them. Yeah. Basically, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? It's like a whole, it can get, it's like pretty, there's like some some philosophical, it gets pretty philosophical, where it's like, in a world where androids are created to do like work and stuff, one of them kind of runs away. You can't really tell that they're like not human, but one of them runs away or escapes or whatever, and then they have these hunters who go out and hunt down the runaway androids. But if they're so hard to tell apart from real humans, then what's the difference between them and humans? So a lot of symbolism and stuff. Not gonna lie, I feel like I didn't appreciate it enough when I first read it, because like, you know, when you're assigned the reading, then like you don't appreciate it as much. But when you're reading it by yourself, of your own choice, then you happen to like appreciate the piece more. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Like reading Your Android's Dream of Electric Sheep. Back then, I feel like I didn't really appreciate it because it was just another reading. And then another one that was kind of also similar, but it was more of like a it was a short story, is what was that book by Ursula Le Guin? The one about paradise. The one about paradise. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Ursula Le Guin. Ursula Le Guin short story? Ah, the one who walks away from omelets? Omelets. Omelets. But that one was also really good. The game so mad that deals with what it means to be human. I think I have that game in my library. I just haven't really found the right time to play it. But yeah, the ones who walk away from omelets is kind of philosophical, in that it's kind of like I recommend reading it yourself. And by the way, all these stories I'm just gonna be spoiling. Just an FYI. Omelets. But it's basically about this fictional paradise called Omelets. It's about a fictional paradise called Omelets, where everyone is happy. There's like no sadness there. Everyone's happy. It's like a freaking paradise. However, you realize that it's a paradise with a catch, which is that there must be a child who suffers. So like in the deep dark like underbellies of like the city, there is a one child who is suffering, and you are not allowed to help them. I think it's like if you help them, then like paradise disappears or something. So the story is called The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelets because there are some people who just can't handle that anymore and they walk away. They don't want to be part of it anymore. So that story is more of like a question of, if you could have paradise but also know that there is someone suffering, would you still live there? And And like you have to know, because I think it's like a rule where it's like you have to know that they are suffering. But you get to live in paradise knowing that they are suffering. And thus like the people who walk away, I think it's like they disappear forever. But the ones who stay, they get to live happily. It's FPS and horror? Uh-oh. Wait, do I have that one or do I have something else? I don't remember. I think it was one that you recommended, Say. But I don't remember if it was Soma. If it's FPS and horror, then it probably isn't that one. Like, I think, you know, just being like an outsider, being an audience, it would be one of those things where it's like, oh, of course I would walk away. Of course I wouldn't be able to handle it. But then you would never know if you were like born into something like that. And this was the situation. Would we really walk away? Like, luckily we're not in that type of situation, but you know, with the way the world's going, that could be it could be. Oh, yeah, I think it's oxen free. I think it might be oxen free. I'll have to take a look. it's one of the ones that you recommended. It was on sale, so I think I got it then. I do not have Darkwood, and I don't plan to. I mean, there are already other people who play Darkwood. Hello, Fish Breath. Oh, you know what was kind of funny? Remember, if you're on the Discord, I wonder if you guys remember me mentioning how freaking expensive Plague ink is nowadays. It went on sale. I think it's kind of, I don't know if it's in bad taste to be playing Plague ink. You know? What if like the reason why the world's in, you know, all the illnesses are happening is because so many of us played Plague ink? You meditate every day trying to keep the other you in dimensions from being horrible? Heck yeah. But none of the cues? I'm pretty sure there was an angel who played Darkwood. I'm pretty sure. Oh look! A leak. Is that it? Yes, it is. Oh, this picture is so cute. Build this. One, two, three. And then one. Smiling one was this. And then two twisty ones. There we go. We're gonna have to break down Soma because someone also played. It sounds interesting. See, I love horror stories. I love horror stories. But if I have to experience them, that's a no-go. A burning spice cookie? Yes. Yes, I do. Remember that is. The ones that try to break genes down take more power than Plague ink. What? It's my destiny. Well, you know what they say, we're all supposed to fight against destiny. You know, we have to fight for our own destiny. We all have to fight for our own dreams, not what destiny makes of it. Oh, no wonder I couldn't move. I was hitting the caps lock. My bad. Table. Onion. Onion and a carrot. Yum. I think that's everything. No, the dish. I'm missing the dish. Wait, where's my carrot? Oh. Huh? What's missing? There's nothing missing here. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Carrot. Get rid of that. What is missing? Like when I pulled more CPU if I asked for Doom gene modeling. With everything going on in the world, I was like, what if I want to play Ink? Wait, why can't I put this down? Hello? Sit down! Why can't I sit that down? Is that the wrong table? Can't be. What is missing? Okay, let's see if this will work. What? Alright, see you, Devin. Enjoy GTA. Oh! What the heck is missing? Okay, there's the bowl, the cat, the chicken, the soup, onion, carrot. What the heck? I just swapped. Okay, I swapped it. Let's see if this works. Oh my god. Oh my god. Usually they're really lenient with me about moving things around. Ha! Alright, bye-bye, fish. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, next one. Here. Chicken, a chicken with a wheelbarrow. Oh, you know what I've been doing, guys? I've been watching the original Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, where are you? And I forgot how fun it was. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's enough ridiculousness that I don't think about it. Like, I feel like whenever I watch media, I tend to think into it too deeply. Like, I'm like, oh, that could never happen. It's like, well, of course that could never happen. But with Scooby-Doo, it's just so ridiculous that my mind doesn't even bother trying to go like, oh, that could never happen. Because it is that ridiculous. Yes, the OG, the first ever one. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The 1960 something? Was it 69? 1969 version? You can hear the Space Ghost laugh. I'm on that episode, I think. I think I'm on that episode. Oh, was it 1967? My bad. My bad. Shaggy was a red shirt. No, in original Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I think he had the green shirt. So I haven't reached the part where he changes his shirt yet. Oh my god, cartoon characters changing their shirt? Oh, you wanted to say... So I was right, it was 1969. Wait, I feel like some of the best shows came out in the 1960s then. Like the Batman one, and now Scooby-Doo. Hello? You like the era with his red shirt in some movies and the miniseries? I don't think I watched that. I'll get there eventually. I kind of want to watch all of the Scooby-Doo, but I've watched like some of the episodes of Mystery Incorporated, but I also saw that some people say that Velma in Mystery Incorporated is really mean, and I don't like that. So I don't know if I want to watch Mystery Incorporated, but like the little bit that I've seen, it looks really interesting. I've mainly been watching it, like falling asleep to it. One, two, three. Where's the fourth candle? There we go. Yeah, two VHS movies. Your peep was there. I think people really like the Scooby-Doo live action. I have friends who say that I have to watch it when I tell them that I'm watching Scooby-Doo. Like they swear by the live action. You remember? Yes! There was a one called a pup called Scooby-Doo. To be honest, I don't know if I like Scrappy. I don't know. See, here's the thing. Whenever I watch a show, I get so attached to the main cast that I don't really like it when people add like another character to the main cast and like remove a character. I'm a cast purist. So I don't know if I love Scrappy. Like, who knows? Maybe I'll fall in love with him. He seems adorable, but he also seems like a brat. She's only mean because she lost Shade. Yeah, I hear the live action is pretty great. Velma's not mean, she's just dating Shade. I heard that too. She's just... Oh. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Wasn't there another series where Daphne and Velma were gonna be a thing? Oh, here it is. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Because if it's not like mean, then I think I'll be okay. Daggy! The Velma series, you don't claim that? Really? I literally just found out about it yesterday when I was searching up like what to watch after Scooby-Doo Where Are You? And I was like, holy cow. Someone actually made a whole series where it's like Daphne and Velma? Why? Velma series is like the child you all try to ignore. Does everyone know about this except me? Holy cow. Wait, what's the Velma series about? That's so funny. I do enjoy that. Apparently Daphne, I think I remember, but like Daphne grows into her own, right? You know, I was thinking, right? I feel like Daphne could have been a character who failed. Because, you know, like the pretty girl trope who gets in trouble all the time, I feel like she could have failed. But I feel like part of the reason why, at least for me, that she's okay is because they played up her damsel in distressness. Where like instead of making it more like I need someone to rescue me or whatever, you know, she tries, she's just very danger prone Daphne. So in my opinion, I think that's why it kind of, I guess it's also because she also like fills out like a niche in the friend group. Oh, the water bottle. There we go. The best way you can describe it is that if South Park made a Scooby-Doo show, and even then it would be better than the Velma show. I mean, South Park's pretty popular. People really like South Park, right? I feel like even if South Park made a Scooby-Doo show, I feel like people would really like it. We can talk about more important things. Oh, it's one of those series where the creator makes the MC pretty much. Oh, isn't that kind of like Blackfire? Didn't like the Blackfire creator basically get a lot of the Blackfire creator got a lot of shit because they made Blackfire the daughter of Starfire, but also it was basically her self-insert character. And Velma is straight up jerk there. No, thank you. I don't like it when they make my lovable characters mean. They have episode mystery. Yeah, I accidentally watched an episode of it. I watched an episode of Mystery Incorporated, and I was really confused where they started talking about Mystery Incorporated, and I was like, wait a second, am I missing something? They were like, oh, 70 years ago, they disappeared, the original Mystery Incorporated. I was like, what? Which is why I kind of wanted to watch it, but I didn't want to watch it if people were right and they said that Velma was mean. Daphne was good in Mystery Inc. She was trying to date Fred, and Fred is obsessed with Trap. The Fred trap arc, let's be real, Fred's trap arc has been there since the beginning. Like, he's like, guys, let's make a trap, and it's like the most ridiculous trap. And like the traps always fail. Like what is it? What's that saying? It succeeds in failure. Where it's like, oh, something gets ruined, but then Shaggy and Scooby somehow like save it midway. Hi, Paige. Exactly like I'm Not Starfire. I remember the absolute shit show that happened when that came out, or like when that was announced. But yeah, I think like recently I've been more into like the older cartoons. Like they go back, like so much happens in these old cartoons in one episode. It's kind of crazy. Like Velma would be like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? And then they just pull something out of nowhere and they're like, wow, and I'm like, oh, okay, yes, I agree. More Uma Musume. Olive Garden sent you a free dessert. Ooh, what are you gonna get and why? Portal. But yeah, I'm glad that I can see it on YouTube. All right. Bunny again. Why do they keep switching it to nighttime? Is it because it's pretty much evening where I am? I'm blind. They can't keep switching things to nighttime. I can't see. Going on these things when I was a kid. I love these things. Do people go on these things anymore? I feel like I see them at the malls, but I never see a kid on them. Like these little, like, put a quarter in and then you get to ride it for like 2 seconds. Juice boxes? How many juice boxes do I need? 4. Also, the fact that who was it? Was it Fall Out Boy? No. Fall Out Boy sang for Ghostbusters. It was Simple Plan, right? Who sang Scooby Doo? I was in shock that it was Simple Plan. I love Simple Plan's music. No wonder the Scooby-Doo theme song is such a banger. Unless they weren't the ones who wrote it. But either way, it sounds so good. Just wait, if I ever do a song cover, it'll be Scooby-Doo. Where is this thing? The heck? Am I blind? Yes, I am. My Canadian kings. Oh, there it is. Leaves. Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to be looking for leaves too. See, I feel like I would love to go to a Simple Plan concert if I didn't hate loud noises. Well, no, I guess that's the wrong thing to say because I love loud music. But I guess I guess that's why people bring like earplugs and stuff to concerts and stuff, right? Because of the whole noise thing. Yeah, the loud noise and vibrations. That's why I went to like one school dance and then never again. Even though it was a way to get out of class. I was like, nah, I'd rather go to class. Oh, I guess it's also because it's also really, really hot. Like when I went to my first ever dance in school, it was also really hot. So maybe that's also part of it. You know, the loud noise, the bass, the way it was really hot. And then the fact that there was like no getting out of it once you're in. Yeah, I didn't realize like bringing earplugs to like a concert and stuff was such like a common thing. Oh, you know what's like a song that kind of like randomly makes me cry even though it's not a sad song at all? And that it's like a really weird song to make someone cry on. Well, I guess not cry, but like tear up. It's a really weird song to be tearing up for, but I tear up for Goodbye Earl. Like that's such a random song for me to be tearing up for. But it's always the part where Marianne comes running to Wanda's aid. And like I'm like, oh my god, friendship! And then I tear up and I'm like, why am I tearing up? Oh, you take earplugs to the movies as well? That's pretty smart too. The power of music, exactly. Ah. Mariana, is this a balloon? Yes, it is. Give me that. What? Oh, I'm missing another one. My bad. Here. What? What do you mean? It's right here. Turn that around. Give that to you. How about now? What? Okay, dog, dog. Paw, balloon. Mouse. Oh my god. There we go. I just needed to put the balloon on the cart. I've seen some people who are like, I have a bumper sticker that's like, you don't know what happened to Girl and it shows or something. And I'm like, that's cute. It's always really sad whenever I would go to like listen to Goodbye Earl. And like the entire comment section is just about people who got abused. And I just feel like, oh my god. Forgetting that clicking the animals gives me coins. Treasure chest. It's a church. Every time I see like stained glass, I just think it's a church. When I went traveling, I've been to like a few like... Are basilicas like considered churches? Probably should have figured that out. But they were gorgeous. Like those massive like Notre Dame and stuff. Those churches are so big, they're gorgeous. But like, see, the problem with me going out traveling and stuff is that I'll see like a lot of gorgeous sights and then I'll take pictures of them and then like I don't do anything with them. So like I want to start printing out photos again. I want to start developing photos again. Basilicas are churches, yes. Ah, but what's the difference? Like, why is it called a basilica? Thank you, Say. Oh my god. Thank you, Say. Batman. I think I'll do Batman eventually on... Maybe I'll do it on Discord. After Scooby-Doo. My random hyperfixations. And it's just Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. For Gotham! I heard that the new Lego Batman game had like a One Piece reference in it. It was a Luffy's wanted poster. I think it was like his first ever wanted poster. I thought that was really cool. I used to have a Lego Batman, I think. No, I had a Batman. I don't think it was Lego Batman on my old DS. I don't think I ever finished it though. A basilica is a church with extra designation because of additional Ah, I see. Well, basilicas are gorgeous. I've been to a few. They're amazing. There are basilicas minor as the 4 major ones are in Rome. Of course they are. I guess, does that mean like basilicas are mainly like Catholic? Where is this freaking plant? The heck? Oh, right here. It's a turnip, I think, actually. And then a radio. Did you hear about Notre Dame? Like at what is it? Like one of the only people who have gotten married at Notre Dame was actually one of the builders who rebuilt it after the fire. I thought that was really cool. Like, yes, deserved it, dude. You rebuilt Notre Dame? Yes, get married there. I'm happy for him. That it's restored. Yeah. Like after the massive fire, they rebuilt it, they restored it, and one of the only people who have ever gotten married there is like, I don't remember if he's just a builder or if he's like the head builder or something, but it's really nice that they let him get married there, considering how much work he put in. From what I saw, I kind of love that it was just a regular person who got married. It wasn't like, you know, some fancy pants person who was like really rich and just like paid to get married there. I think there's something very sweet about it just being one of the people. Because that's what it's all about, right? I saw that too, because Assassin's Creed, like, the mapping was like so accurate to the real thing, right? Okay, hold on. Let's just finish chatting for like the rest of the time. I don't want to start another level and like not finish it. But yeah, I saw that too. That's really cool. Martin Loretz, one of the 500. Yes. What was it? Wasn't there a thing where it's like restoring Notre Dame is really hard because of like the older architecture or something? So like the carpenters who actually restored Notre Dame, like they were actually experts in their field because then, like, you know, they knew how to restore it or something. But yes, congratulations, Martin Loretz and your new wife. I do want to see Notre Dame one day, but I feel like it would be so hard to go in. Like, what's the deal with it? Like, do we have to buy tickets to go in? We should, right? Because, like, even the basilicas I've been to, like, you would have to buy a ticket to go in. Notre Dame. No, Notre Dame de Paris. Oh, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Oh, it's free without charge. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. They have a concert? Uh, that's so cool. You know what? I was gonna say the church be thou for the people, but oh my god, that's in be thou for the people. You know what? That works in this case, right? Not just the whole Full Metal Alchemist thing. Be thou for the people applies to the church as well. The Sistine Chapel and see where Michael. I didn't he have to basically like lie down and like paint flat on his back or something, right? I think that's how he did it. Otherwise, he would have had to like keep looking up the whole time, right? Michelangelo, Donatello. I hear that the Mona Lisa is smaller, a lot smaller than people like originally expect, because the Mona Lisa is just a portrait. It's not like a massive portrait. It's just like a portrait of a lady. So it's actually a lot smaller than people anticipate. So like it's like a massive crowd in front of like this regular size painting. And it's like it's not even the original, is it? It's not even the original Mona Lisa. It's just like a a copy. But I also hear that apparently, like, across from the Mona Lisa, people say is, like, a painting that's, worth talking about even more than the Mona Lisa. 'Cause it's, like, a famous painting of, like, Jesus turning water into wine or something. But everyone's always so focused on the Mona Lisa that apparently that painting doesn't get enough, um, doesn't get talked about enough. At least that's what I heard. The Budgie Lisa. No, it's the wedding at Cana. Mobile Weiss mode. Hey! Welcome to stream, Mobile Weiss. But yeah, apparently this one is just right across from. Hold up. Oh, sorry. Apparently this painting is just across from the Mona Lisa, but everyone's so focused on the Mona Lisa that apparently People don't look at it. It's a massive. Look at how big this is. Holy cow, I didn't realize it was this big. You know what? Speaking of, like, the whole Bible, the Bible has some great stories. I feel like even if you're not, like, Christian, not religious, I feel like reading some of those stories are great. Of course, don't pull out the Bible if, like, your religion is against it and you might get in trouble, but, the stories are amazing. You saw that in person? You actually saw it. Wait, does that mean you also saw the Mona Lisa? The Bible goes crazy, some guy got eaten by a whale? You mean Geppetto? Who is the one in the Bible who gets eaten by a whale? Oh, Jonah, right, him. I mean, Geppetto also got swallowed by a whale. You went to France 2 years ago. I was saying how I wanted to go see the Notre Dame. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of Notre Dames around the world. Like, I went to the Notre Dame in Montreal. I visited there once. I feel like there's a lot of places that I want to go, but I don't go because they're too mundane, or I feel like I shouldn't be going, and one of them was, like, churches. So, like, when I had the chance, I just hit up a bunch of basilicas. There was a time where I just, like, went around to a bunch of different basilicas and, like, pretty churches and everything, respectfully, of course, and, like, I just, like, walked around and I just took in all the art, the stained glass, the statues. It was really cool. The Apocalypse Tapestry? Apocalypse Tapestry in anger? Whoa! You know what? I know this is a tapestry, but I'm still surprised that it's a fabric. That's so uh, I should have known. I should have known. Hey, Void. Yes, new model. I'm glad you like it. Hold up, actually. I just had to look at something real quick. Yeah. What is Okay, hold on. Let me search it up. The Apocalypse Tapestry. It's a large medieval set of tapestries commissioned by Louis the First. Interesting. Wait, why is my thing not showing up? Hold on. There we go. Commissioned by Louis the First, Duke of Anjou, woven in Paris between 1377 and 1382. The story of the apocalypse from the story. Oh, the Book of Revelations. Spread over 6 tapestries, 90 scenes. Whoa! From a great period of tapestry. The main weaving centers were ruled by the French and the Burgundian branches of the House of Valois. That's so cool. Art is so cool. I wonder if there's like a 3D, being able to like swipe through. Oh, that's massive. Wait, this is only 6 tapestries? How big was one? Looking for traveling spots? Not really. Well, kind of, but not really. It's more about the art. The art. The Sistine Chapel of the Middle Ages. Interesting. I did not realize when you said, the Apocalypse Tapestry in Angers, I didn't realize Angers was a place. I thought you meant, like, the Apocalypse Tapestry in Anger, like, grr, you know? I didn't real uh, no, thank you. Castle's massive and worse. I want to visit a castle. I want to visit a castle as well. Can you take pictures in there? Yes. Not sure if you can use flash, though. Oh, they usually keep the tapestry turned around unless for special visits. That's why it's in a controlled room now. Oh. So, like, if I go there just normally, I probably won't be able to see it, right? Maybe? This was 3 years ago. Kinda blurry, but, it works. What the heck? Where did I go? Wait, where did I go? Go back. That's so cool. Art is so cool. Like, what do you mean humans just did this? I was not lost, okay? Like, Google Maps just, like, picked me up and dropped me somewhere. Are we sure this is just 6 tapestries? I know they said this was 6, but these look massive. Are we sure that this is just 6 tapestries? Like, I'm guessing this is just 1 tapestry? Like, what is considered a 1 tapestry? Like, I thought that a tapestry is just, like, 1 piece of fabric. Pulling 6 meters in height. 6 meters in height. I have to picture this. And 140 meters long. A f a football field is 109 meters. Oh, that's actually really big if it's 140 meters. Wait, that's actually really, really big. Yo. Wait, how long did it take them to make this? It only took them, like, 10 years? Not even 10 years. It took them 5 years only? That's crazy. Artisans nowadays. Or sorry, artisans back then. Meanwhile, I can barely draw a circle. Oh god. It's huge. Yeah, it's huge, but, like, I didn't really see it, like, things like sizes and distances don't mean anything to me until I have, like, a point of reference, which is why anytime my parents are like, "Oh, how far is it to, like, your dentist?" I'll be like, "Uh, how many football fields is this?" I have no point of reference for any sort of, like, sizes until I Google something like this. Artists back then were built different. Yes, they were sponsored. They had nothing else to do. So that's, like, 6 football fields. Holy cow. The importance point. Yes, point of reference. Sistine Chapel. Is it true that they have a mirror at the bottom? So you can just, like, look down at the mirror and then you can see the ceiling for something like this? Or is that somewhere else that I saw? That, like, influencers kept standing in front of the mirror and taking a picture in front of it, I think? Where's a clear picture like this? That's insane. That's insane. Oh, that's so insane. Hold on. Where was the there was, like, a church or basilica I went to. It was massive. Right. Remember when I just said that I hit up, like, a bunch of, like, basilicas and everything? This was one of them. It was gorgeous. I hit up this one as well. It was amazing. Like, oh my god. Look at this! This is so crazy. Like, the outside looks like this, but then I went inside and, like, this is I feel like every time I pass by somewhere that looks like this, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's a church." But then, like, you go inside and then you get hit with, like, something like this. And I'm like, "Oh my god. Why don't I go into churches more often?" And the fact that a lot of them are free. Jesus on the cross. I spent so long in here. And then I went to which other one did I go to? Mm, was it this one? Did I go into this one? I think it was this one. This one was also massive. Hold up, let me see if I can find a good picture. Like, none of these pictures really do it justice because there were so many wings that I could go to. Yeah, this doesn't really do it justice. Mm, this image doesn't really show it justice, but it was beautiful. This one's, like, more gold and, like, white and gold. Um, the other one was more blue. Either way, it was beautiful. This like, smaller churches I went to were also really, really nice. It's like a movie scene, right? But, mm, I think there was, like, a K-pop idol who, like or, like, a K-pop group that filmed their music video in a church, and then they got a lot of, like, backlash for it. So I don't do churches allow I guess churches do allow filming, don't they? Like, I'm pretty sure the church the white and gold church, they had, like, a jail in there too. I'm pretty sure there was, like, a whole thing where there were, like, bars, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, there was just so much to explore, I loved it. I'll see if I can find pictures of, like, the places I went to, and then I'll show you guys. But it was really nice. Uh, but yes. I think I'm just gonna end stream here. I think this is a really good note to end on. I love art, guys. Art is so good. You know, when it's not getting me in trouble with Discord. But no, either way, I love art. Architecture, amazing. I love architecture as well. Do I know anything about it? No. Do I still love it? Yes. Uh, but yes, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for spending the time with me. We'll talk more about this stuff on another stream. But yes, I'm gonna go eat. Have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.